Let's get ready for Yoking from Home.
Hello everybody, welcome to our virtual team building game show. None of our experiences would be complete without a little bit of friendly competition to hook your players into the action and they can tease each other on the way to the top of the leaderboard. We can host up to 150 of you at the same time as part of the same event. We've put a lot of effort into the production of this event to make it feel different to all of the other video calls that your team has been on. Yoking from Home has 6 very different challenges for you to choose from, but they all have one thing in common. You have to talk with your teammates to win the rounds.
Some of the feedback that we got from our team members were that they had so much fun that they don't remember the last time they laughed like that. And even a few people saying that this particular team building event was probably much better than some of the in-person team building events that they've been a part of.
Okay, time for our first game. This time it's personal. Players have to work out who in the opposing team has given funny answers to open-ended questions.
Blues, for you, 2020 has been about, the answer they gave was, as an extrovert, survival.
Ben?
I don't think Ryan would class himself as an extrovert though.
Oh, I think he would.
Look at him, he's the one with the tint around his neck.
I think Ben's would have been weirder.
Sarah?
Tyler.
That was incorrect.
Oh. Unlucky Blues. Reds, who was it?
It was me.
From the questions bit, we got to know each other more. So, I mean, it definitely brought us closer.
Leonardo the Virtual is one of our all-time favourites, and it's about conveying essential information under pressure. We're going to send everybody in your team a funny photo. Your artist must accurately replicate that photo from your team's instructions.
Essentially, in the foreground is a large pig with 4 piglets drinking from her pig udder.
It's very hard to draw. It's a side-on pig.
We only use the silliest pictures, which are going to get everybody chuckling along. Our third game is called Are You Pulling My Leg? On the day, they're going to recite one of their stories for the opposite team. If it's a true story, they're going to try and make it sound like it's made up. If it's made up, their aim is to try and make it sound like it's true. The other team then have 2 minutes to ask some questions and try and catch them out.
Well, I reckon lie team, what do you reckon?
Lie.
And then when we started to call them out and try it out.
Telling the truth! This one is fantastic for learning new things about your colleagues.
I think it's a great way to introduce somebody to the team. So it was a really good way to get to know somebody in a less formal setting and kind of understand who that person is.
In the race of knowledge, we test players' ability to make quick decisions together as they race against the clock through Wikipedia. They're going to work together and talk their way through the best path to their destination. We're looking for Arctic.
California at the top.
Oh man, we're so close.
United States.
On the right there, you've got United States.
Why don't we click on Mediterranean subtropical?
It's like Russia.
Antarctica.
Antarctica was there.
Coming up to 2 minutes.
There you go, look.
Am I there?
Yeah.
Boom. 2 minutes and 10 seconds again.
You just saw people loosen up. I started to see sides of people's personalities that I hadn't saw, some competitiveness. And that was good. It was great. It allowed me to better understand who I work with because it was really quite unique.
In So on Trend Hunt, players are going to battle it out to see who can guess what the public is searching for.
Guys, the first word is toy.
Would it be toy shop?
It's gotta be Christmas.
I'm going to have to push you for an answer.
Toy shop, I like.
Over to you.
What about kids' toys? I'm going to back myself and say Toy Story.
Nice work.
I think we could steal toys.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's huge.
What about the online toys that they said earlier? Yeah,
10 seconds left.
toys online.
Okay, just a moment. No need to add this on. That is going straight to the red team. Nice.
So on Trend, everyone's talking about that one. Like, I thought that was hilarious. A lot of the quieter people still got themselves involved, and one of the quieter people actually had the right answer, had the winning answer. So it was really good just to see how the teams work together. As a manager, that's what I quite like to see, but just everyone had fun doing it as well.
And last, but definitely not least, in Where on Earth, we're going to find out which team knows our planet the best. We're going to drop them into a random location on Earth, and together they're going to use the clues around them to try and work out exactly where they are on the planet down to the nearest mile.
Oh, it's the address. Alaska. I think this might be the quickest round.
Where's Alaska? Down?
Up.
No, up.
I can see on the right where Fairbanks is.
Yes, Shem. Yes. The house. Bang.
Look at that. Look at that.
We've worked with hundreds of amazing companies on this event, and best of all, they've all loved taking part. We've got a 4.9 star average Google review.
I liked the inclusiveness of it. I think at least 4 people, maybe even 5, kind of reached out and said, hey, that was really great, thanks for organising it. I feel really good now.
Finally, 2.5% of your event fee goes to Mind, which is a mental health charity that supports people who've been struggling through the pandemic. Okay folks, I hope the team and I catch you in our Yogi from Home studio very, very soon. Until then, ta-ra and good night.